Alright, a furniture factory makes bedroom accessories. The following table shows the time in minutes needed for each process for bed heads, wardrobes, and dressing tables. Due to limited workers, we've only got 60 hours available for cutting. We've got 18 hours for hardware placement, and we've got 16 hours for packing. And it says use matrix method to calculate the number of each item that should be produced so that we maximize our time available. So we need to know how many bed heads, how many wardrobes, and how many dressing tables need to be manufactured. So I guess the first thing we need to do is to define our variables. So I'm going to let bed heads, wardrobes, and dressing tables and I'm being very clear that I'm looking for the number of each item to manufacture. All right, now what I noticed here is that the table shows the time in minutes and we've been given time in hours. So either we need to turn our hours into minutes or our minutes into hours. It doesn't really matter which way around you do it, but you need to make sure that you got your units of measure correctly. So let's look at our total cutting time. So I'm going to need 20 minutes for each bed head, 50 minutes for each wardrobe, and 40 minutes for each dressing table, and I've got a total of 60 hours. So my first equation would be 20B plus 50W plus 40D has to equal my 60 hours, and I'm turning everything into minutes. Okay. My second one is for my hardware, so I have 10B plus 5W plus 15D, and there I have 18 hours times 60 minutes. And my third one is 5B plus 15W plus 10D, and that is 16 times 60 minutes. What I want you to notice is that I am lining up or stacking my B's, my W's, and my D's, so that when I make or create my matrices, I've got the correct values in the correct places. All right. So now I'm going to turn this into a matrix or into matrices. So I'm going to say let A equal, and I've got a 20, a 10, and a 5, make it a little bit smaller, and I have a 50, a 5, and 15, and 40, 15, and 10. And then my variables, which will be my X, is going to be my B, W, and D, and my answer, or my total hours, or hours available turned into minutes, will be 3,600, 1,080, and 960. Now, in order to solve that, I need to show my matrix equation. So, AX equals B, inverse AX. Remember, we're putting our inverse on the left-hand side, and that gives me that IX is inverse AB, and X will be inverse AB. And then we're going to say, using our graphics calculator, BWD is equal to 20, 10, 5, 50, 5, 15, 40, 15, 10. 10 to the negative 1 times 3,600 and that is equal to 24, 24, 48. So B is 24, W is 24, and D is 48. And then I'm going to have a little sentence that says, therefore, the manufacturers should make 24 headboards, 24 wardrobes, and 48 dressing tables.